This morning I did something that most mothers would do automatically without thinking. The bus that my eldest daughter, Talia, was going to catch was cancelled due to local flooding. So I drove her to Dalby, which is roughly an hour away, to catch the bus from there. And as she was thanking me, I said, look, that's what family's for. Any mum would do this. But then I remembered something about my own mum, a situation back in the mid-80s, and said, actually, not every mum. My mum wouldn't have done it. So, back in the mid-80s, I was in my early 20s, and I remember being home for the weekend in Sydney. And, as you do when you're in your early 20s, you go out at stupid hours of the night. And I was busy ironing a dress that I was going to wear, and I was in a hurry. And I thought, I've still got to have a shower yet, and someone's coming to pick me up, and I said to Mum, could you please do me a favour and finish ironing this dress for me? And she said, no. She said, I don't like ironing. And I looked at her and I was shocked. I don't like ironing either. But isn't this the sort of thing that you do for friends? Certainly for daughters, for mums, for anybody who asks, really. And in that moment, I vividly remember thinking, this is not how I want to parent. So the learning is quite often it's what we don't receive as children which shapes how we choose to parent ourselves, to be a parent ourselves. And it's interesting that it came up this morning how I was just, to me it's an automatic thing. So I don't think it's generational. Possibly it is, that parenting was different back then. But no, I know other parents from back then that did things differently. And I just chose that moment in my life, had me choose a different path as a parent. Anyway, that's just another little story with Sib. See you soon.